Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Get to Know a Cougar. Today we're joined by Michael Brown from the men's lacrosse team. Pleasure to have you here.
It's good to be here.
So why don't you start by telling the Caldwell community a little bit about yourself?
I'm currently a junior here at Caldwell. I've been here all 3 years. I double major in financial economics and accounting.
Oh, wow. And
Yeah.
how did you get into lacrosse?
So I first started playing in 4th grade. We just so happened to be taking a walk. I believe it was with my dogs or something, and we saw a lacrosse practice. And then the next year, I actually did both baseball and lacrosse, and really just kind of stuck with lacrosse. Stuck with doing them both at first, and then it got to a point where I had to choose which one I wanted to go with when I got to in middle school. And then from there, I ended up choosing baseball actually for 7th and 8th grade. And then after 8th grade ended back in the high school, I really just wanted to play lacrosse. It was more fast paced and more my speed.
Awesome. And during high school, was there a moment like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. Maybe I could keep playing at the next level?
Yeah, so it was really something going into, I want to say my sophomore year, where I was seeing guys on my team like talk to college coaches and really get like exposure. So it's something that I wanted to do, definitely around that time. And then that's when I like reached out and I started playing club lacrosse as well as high school lacrosse. So that way I could just be playing the game almost at a year-round pace and then get exposure into hopefully getting recruited. And thankfully I did.
And one of the schools that recruited you was Caldwell
Yes.
University. What stood out to you about Caldwell when you were being recruited?
So one thing I really like the small class sizes. That was a big thing, especially in high school. It wasn't a huge high school that I went to, but also I really like the aspect of starting a program. I was able to be one of the first guys in Caldwell history, which is something that really stood out to me playing college lacrosse.
Absolutely. What does that mean to you? Kind of thought about you were part of that inaugural team. What does that mean to be building a program from the ground level?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I mean, and it's awesome to still be here and be one of, I guess, like the first guys on the team. And it really kind of is something that I think the other guys look up to as well because I've been here from the start. So, like, I've seen it all the highs and the lows.
And outside of lacrosse, what are some of your other interests?
So, I really enjoy just watching all of, like, any sports, really. But I also, like, my entire life has been almost revolved around lacrosse the past 7 years. So mainly that, but also I enjoy like going out with friends and just like hanging out and really just messing around, just doing whatever.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming to talk to us today.
Of course, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
And that'll do it for this week's episode of Get to Know a Cougar.